Open source space is getting crazy, and every time you open Twitter, you might notice that a new model's open weight got launched every other day. And these models are not just some random models, but these new models which are having open weights are actually competing with the frontier models. So recently I tried Quen 3.8, which I ran locally, and I have been experimenting with a lot of other local models. Every time I publish a piece of content talking about local LLMs, one question that I get asked the most is, will this model run on my machine? What are the hardware configurations required? And so on and so forth. So today I'll be addressing this question. This is everything that you need to know to get started with running models locally. Even if this is your first time trying a local LLM, this is the perfect place for you. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. Let us start with a question that all of you might be having. Why are we talking about this now? So now is the perfect time to run your first model locally. Reason being, in the last month or so, Quen has launched their model as open weight. DeepSeek V4 has been launched as open weight. Even Meta, Minimax, and a lot of other prominent companies have launched open weights for their model. And it's not about getting a NVIDIA GPU or a Minimac to run these models. Some of these models are getting compacted and efficient. So if you talk about the last model that I tried, which is Quen 3.8 27B, which is a dense model, I was super amazed by the quality of it. It is one of the best open source models that I've tried so far. And I don't want you to miss on all these updates that are coming. I don't want you to be left behind in this local LLM race. So this is the reason I want to talk about this now. I help founders and individuals in leveraging AI in figuring out where AI can actually fit in their workflows and their business. So if you are somebody like that, drop me an email. I'll link my email in the description of the video, and I would love to hear from you. With that being said, let's see what's the solution for this problem that we have. Is this model good enough for my machine? Introducing llmfit. It is just one command that you need to run, and you can figure out what runs on your machine. I know the confusion is real as there are lots of models that are getting released every week, and there are lots of model providers as well. So this tool will actually help you in figuring out what's the best pick for your machine. It's a CLI based tool. And if you might be wondering, like, why LLM Fit? Again, for this, I know there are a lot of tools out there. And while I was doing the research, I liked LLM Fit the most. The reason being, it is the most accurate and it covers the newest models that get launched. So just before I was trying another tool, but then it was all good. It was also accurate, but it didn't cover the latest Quen 3.8 model. And I feel when we are talking about open source AI, it's really important to be at the frontier of these model updates so you can actually test it themselves. So that is the reason why LLM Fit is perfect. And if we check the GitHub repo, it is sitting at 32,000 stars already. So this is all open source. If required, you can contribute to it. Now let's talk about how you can actually get started with it. So if you see the install section, these are the different instructions depending on the operating system. So in my case, since I have Mac, I can copy this command and install it as a binary from brew. As you can see on the terminal, this is the same command that we copied from GitHub. And here, if you see, it is getting installed. And yeah, here LLM Fit has been installed. So this is super easy. It's just going to take 2 minutes of yours or maybe less than that. So once you have installed it, what we will do is you have to simply run llmfit. And this will detect your system hardware and it will open up a list recommending the models that are best fit for my machine. So you can see I'm on M4 Pro and these are the models that it is recommending. You can see the providers, the parameters, the score that it has given along with tokens per second and how much memory is it going to use and is it a fit or not. So up here you can search for the model that you want. Let's say we want to search for Quen 3.8. So these are the models under Quen 3.8 with different providers out there. Other than the model name, you can filter this list by providers, use cases. And as you can see, the models are already sorted by score. So what I mean is the model which is having the highest score is at the top. So this is where you can get all sort of information. If you're working with an agent or a script, then the JSON format will be much more useful for you. You can do that by simply running this command and this will give you the output in the form of a JSON. Let's talk about a scenario where you already know the model name and are interested in knowing the information about it. So we will use this command, which is llmfit info and the model name. So let's say Quen 3.8, and you will see that it matches multiple models out there. So it wants me to be specific. So Let's pick this one, just an example. We'll say llmfit info in that model name. So here you can see all the information associated with this model, as in what's the score, what is the estimate basis, fit analysis, and everything. So this is super handy if you have a particular model or service provider in mind, you can directly search like this. LLM Fit is not just useful to know which model works best for your machine, but it can also help you in benchmarking your running models. So let's say I've identified the model and you're running it via Ollama, llama.cpp, and you want to now measure the token per second or the TTFT. So you can do that via LLM Fit Bench. And this is the help menu. You can see the different options that are out there and you can pick a model name to benchmark. So this is another cool use case for this tool. Now let us discuss how LLM Fit actually works. So LLM Fit starts by detecting your hardware, how much RAM, GPU, CPU you have. It's having a whole catalog of 100 plus models that it got from Hugging Face API. So it scores those models as per your hardware, and the scoring is done not just on the basis of one dimension, but actually four. So it scores them on the basis of quality, the speed, the memory fit, and context. And this is not it. It actually also does dynamic quantization. So it doesn't assume a fixed quantization. It finds the best quantization as per your hardware. And if you see, it walks through a hierarchy from the Q8, which is the best quality, down to Q2, which is the most compressed. It walks through that whole hierarchy. And then it picks the highest quality that will fit in your available memory. And if it feels that nothing is going to fill in the full context, then it tries the whole list again at half context. So it really tries to find the model as per your hardware. And here you see the fit levels. So the one where perfect is mentioned, that is recommended. That is something that you should definitely try. There's a gotcha that I want to share with you. So I saw a GitHub issue in the same repo talking about they don't see Quen 3.8 even though it has been released. So I got to know that the LLM Fit team updates the model list every week. So there could be a possibility that a model is out but you don't see it yet. Or the other thing could be your version is not updated. So ensure that you keep your version up to date so you will know what new models are coming there and if they. With this, we come to an end of the video, and I hope the question that you have with every new local LLM getting launched, will this model run on my machine, is being answered. You don't have to ask anyone, just try LLM Fit and it will answer it automatically for you. And if you like such type of content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. I'm on my way to hit 2K subscribers. Your support will mean a lot. That will motivate me to keep on creating videos like this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.